Alright, I am gonna go live in the mornings because I'm not gonna punish myself completely for something I didn't do, so I'm not gonna put the link in though. Why is it telling me though? I know I'm live, I'm the one doing it. This ain't over that. Hey Randall. I'm gonna do them in the morning, but I'm not gonna put the link in because I don't want. But it's not anything you did. Because I'm trying to make it like family friendly in a way, but it's just I can't. No matter how hard I try. Oh, okay. I've been my mom. Oh, there's turkeys on the road. Nope, they're running across the street. Stay on the other side, please. Want any turkeys getting hit? It's cold. It says it's 37, but I think that's just because I pulled out of the garage and it hasn't registered. Yeah, it's just real cold though. I got one of my NASCARs coming in. 2010 Juan Jetfire Montoya. 42 Target with a big black spoiler on the back. Well, I call it a wing. Yep, I got that coming in. I got the 24. I don't know if Jeff Gordon was driving it at the time, but I got that 24 with a snowman on it, and it's also got the wing, the big black wing on it. I think it's a Chevy Impala. That's what they keep coming up as. And then I got a 17 Best Buy that I've been wanting for a long time. That's coming in, and I also got a at the last minute I found a 15 Clint Boyer 15 Napa Filters car, which looks really cool. All right, good. That's what I thought, but I didn't know. I used to know all the drivers until they started changing and retiring, and then it just got confusing. I have a post on my channel somewhere that has everything that I remember, but I actually got to change one and add the 22. Oh, 2015. Okay. And I'm trying to. Do you happen to know the names, like the specific name for those NASCARs that have the big black spoilers on them? Like, it'd be nice for me to know that, so I can just like when I go on eBay and stuff to try to find them, I can just type in uh 2008 blah 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 NASCAR instead of hoping I find one and get lucky because I can't. All I know is it's between 2008 or 7 and 2010, I think, and that they have big black spoilers on the back, and that I think they're Chevy Impalas, but even still, it's having eBay's having trouble finding stuff. Not very helpful. Still getting over the sickness. I mean, coughing. This charger, I don't think is as good as the one in my dad's car, so hopefully it stays charging. When I do live streams, normally it goes down to like 82% by the time I get to work, and it's like, oh man. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but oh, it still says it's 37 degrees. It was like 20 last night. That was a little bit ridiculous. A little bit too cold. Got shipping. Figuring out the shipping. Be interesting. It's freezing, but if I turn on the heat, it's just gonna blow cold air. I think. I uploaded 2 more stop motions finally on my other channel. The stop motion one called Mapostar. Good old Mapostar. Don't know how I came up with that name, but it's got the '56 Martin Truex Jr. Napa car on it. Next Cup Series, I think that 2004, 2008. Then it became the Sprint Cup Series from 09 to 14. Then Monster Energy of 15 to 18. Jeez, you know a lot, Random. I actually have the NASCAR Sprint Cup 09 car. Not it's like the pace car or like something. Just the Cup Series. Oh geez. I have the 07, which is like Richmond. I have the 08, which is Eddie Brothers or something. And I have 09, which is the Sprint. Hi, Kyle. Good lord. Much traffic. I think I'm safe to turn on the heat. I hope. It's way too cold. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for the information, though. This darn traffic is always crazy. Oh. All right, Randall. I just saw someone from the fire museum going by in his work vehicle. It's just crazy. The camera on this car doesn't reach up high enough to see the outside, so that's why I just don't even have the camera. That was Yeah, I am sick, fortunately. I've been sick for, like, the last 4 or 5 days, I think. I think it's getting a little bit better. I wake up and it's really bad, but then it gets a little bit better. I did realize, though, just now, I did forget to take the, Dayquil Tylenol. I mean, daytime Tylenol. It's alright. We'll keep going. He doesn't have a blinker on. Oh, he's going that way. Yeah, it's alright. I'll get better soon. It's the time of year. It's, like, freezing outside. My mom's got it too. She got it a little worse than me, though. Like, she lost her voice. Which stinks. I mean, she still has it, but it's like this. It's not like that. This traffic is terrible. Alright, Randall. Definitely not helping. I ended up messing up one. Oh no! Oh no, that's not good. That's no good. Oh no. That's no good. Here, I'll put the link in because I know you guys aren't gonna be gross. I know it's probably a lot easier than typing. If you want to. Factory reset. Alright. Well, that's good. Hopefully it's that simple. Hey, Randall.
What's happening?
Hello?
Yeah, you got me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
My volume's. Hopefully it'll be a nice, simple fix.
Some reason it keeps canceling my avatar, and I don't have a photo up there. I don't know why it does that.
I don't know. That's weird.
Let's see.
How are you doing, Kyle? It's been a while since I've really done much.
You know, I think I'll put a different avatar up there for this go around.
All right.
I know usually the one everybody's familiar with are the 2-9 sitting in the yard, but I'm going to put a different one on. Oh, crud. Well, that wasn't smart. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go.
Oh, that's good, Kyle. Can't make this one. Stop this one. I always hate when you're literally just about to go through the light and it changes to orange.
Oh, I do that. That happens to me all the time. There's one at Thayer and Mammoth. Well, there's actually two. There's one at Thayer and one at Mammoth Spring does that all the stinking time.
It's annoying because it makes you look like you blew through it, but it's either you slam on the brakes
Yeah.
or you just go through it. But I know the police don't like when you go through orange lights because orange is supposed to slow down and be cautious, but I'm not going to slam on my brakes if it's orange. That might cause an accident, especially if there's someone behind
Well,
me.
the way people drive around here, that would not be a wise move if you slammed on the brakes. That would
Yeah.
get you run over real quick.
Yep. I don't think I've ever gone through a red light. Not yet. I
I
don't
did a
plan on.
couple times.
Uh
I said I did a couple of times, but
huh.
it was just one of those situations where you couldn't see the light till you was right up on it. You'd either be falling
Yeah.
behind an 18-wheeler or something like that.
I don't like being behind a semi truck because they're so tall you can't see the light, and if it's
Mhm.
red and they just happen to be going through it anyway,
Yep.
you
Yep.
can't see. They don't really have a way to fix that. They do have some lights that kind of lean out to the left or right, but that doesn't really
Well,
help.
you get you get up around lose my daggum voice. You get up around Seymour, Missouri, if you're going north towards Springfield, and they got a little it's a little sign with a red bar on it, and it flashes red when the light changes.
Wow.
Right before you get to it. I think it's like a quarter of a mile before you get to it.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah. So
I
maybe
don't have
not
any.
even that far.
Happens to me all the time. I have a few in town that do it to me all the time, especially when it's the middle of the night and no one's around. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like me, I'd think, oh, it's nighttime. Now everything's gonna be green. But sometimes I've seen times where all four sides of the road are all red lights and no one's going anywhere, and there's no police coming, and there's no one hit the crosswalk thing. Just all lights
Yeah.
are red. It's like,
Yeah.
why are all the lights?
I think at that point you treat it like it's a 4-way stop.
Yeah,
Mm.
like a limousine. I
Aside from messing up my engines, messing up one of my engines. It was a good day at the club display.
Oh, geez.
I don't think it's. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. I think all I gotta do is just do a factory reset on it,
Hopefully, yeah.
reprogram the road number. Yeah. because I did it once before with some engines, and I think I told this story before, but it was when I had one of them set to address 3.
Oh, didn't
Well,
that like mess up everything?
yeah, that's the one that where I tried the con system then, and I messed up, and it ended up messing up every engine that had the factory address on it,
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
because it was the system was telling the locomotive's decoder the same thing as it was telling the one I tried to consist.
Oh, geez.
So when you put it on the track, it would mess it up too.
So does that
And
mean if you were trying to tell that locomotive to go straight and all the other ones were on the track, they all start moving?
well, I'm not exactly sure how this consistent thing works. I'm still kind of new to this, but apparently I didn't program CVs 21 and 22, and I just programmed the consist address. And apparently you have to do all that stuff or the locomotive won't respond to anything.
Oh, geez.
So that's just the way I gather it. So
Uh,
and plus the club's DCC system, I think, is an older version than what I use.
oh,
I was able to do it a couple of days ago with the B36-7s. I was able to program them and they ran just fine. But I guess between then that time when I did it and then yesterday, I guess I forgot how to do it. So
huh.
I don't know if it's raining or what.
It's wet here. It's supposed to rain.
I
It
believe it's
did.
raining. Yeah, it's raining. I see it hitting
Oh,
the poles outside.
it rained before here, but it's not now.
Yeah, it rained yesterday, or I say rain. It drizzled yesterday a little bit, but it rained pretty good the day before that.
We had a really bad storm on last Wednesday.
Yeah,
That was really bad. It was a huge tree down near my house. Not like it was probably like 500 feet away, but it was on a different road. But it was just snapped up in the air.
yeah. I was just reading Kyle's comment there. Yeah, Kyle, I use an MRC Project Express DCC system, and I think the one the club uses as a slightly older version called the Prodigy Advance. So they look pretty near identical, but uh, they uh, they do function a little bit different. So I got my scale trains containers in yesterday, so I was glad I got them.
That's cool.
They sent me a brochure too for the CSX Heritage units.
That's cool. The car behind me has a, a red nose on it.
Huh.
No reindeer antlers though. That's weird. You go to a factory. Go to a factory. Set digit tracks. Like, okay. Got a swap max message. Huh. Never heard of that before.
Kyle says I got to do a factory reset on my Digitrack Zephyr someday. It got a slot max message last night when I ran all my engines. Hmm. I don't think I've gotten one of those yet, but
A couple of videos that show how to deal with it. I'll look at it next weekend. Find it's not too cold. Yeah, it's been very cold.
it's actually not been bad here. Past couple days, it's been. I mean, it's not been warm, but it's not been freezing either.
Well, it's been real bad here. It's been like in the 20s every night.
Dang, it was 55 degrees last night when I went to bed.
Jeez. When we had that massive rainstorm, it was like 61 degrees.
Yeah,
There was even a chance of thunder.
I need to look and see what the weather is going to be like. I'll pull up my weather app and see what it says.
I think you can turn the heat off. Dying in here.
Dang, I just looked on the weather app and it says a high of 67 today.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then I think around 60 tomorrow, and then it starts turning cooler for the week. Mid 40s for a high most of the week.
mid-50s for Kyle, low 30s.
Yeah.
Too cold for this old man. You're not old, Kyle.
I can actually live with the cooler temperatures, like 50s for a high and all that, 30s for a low.
Yeah. Oh, he
Yeah.
says Italy. Oh, gee. That's no good, Kyle.
Mm.
I have the back problems, but they're not too bad. They can be, but they're not very often.
Well, the drama queen's back.
Hmm.
I said the four-legged drama queen's back.
Oh, is that one of the cats?
Yeah, I've got a little female cat, and she climbs on my window all the time.
Oh, gee.
You go out and feed her, and she'll eat for 5 minutes, and then she'll be right back at the door acting like you never fed her.
Oh, gee. My cat's one of our cats is 14, and she comes out, and they know the time they get fed. Like they have dry food out all day, but we give them wet food between like 4 and 5. But she'll come out at like 2, and sometimes she'll end up being so cute. My mom will just give in, which happens
Yeah.
90% of the time, or with my dad. But sometimes she'll eat and then come back out and like forget that she even ate because she's 14, so she's a lot older.
This one here, I tell people this. She needs some old couple that where she can just sit there and get petted all the time and all that. Sit in the house. She wants to be a house kitty. So the problem is she goes straight for my train tail and tears everything up.
Oh,
So
gee. I always hate when my packages get delivered early in the morning because I never get to get them, and then it'll say like, "Oh, it's delivered," and I'd be like 10 minutes away from the house.
yeah, I got a package like at 7 or 8 o'clock at night. Some of my train stuff, and I went out on the front porch and just sitting there on the front porch, like, huh.
Glad nobody like tried to take it.
Well, I was home when it came.
Oh, okay.
I heard a big thud on the front porch. I couldn't figure out what it was. I went out there and looked. There was a package laying there. So,
They must have just like dropped it on the ground.
well, it's carpeted where the front porch is at. So
Oh,
it's not like they just dropped it on solid concrete.
I want to go back to bed.
I'm actually still laying in bed.
Oh,
I need to get up and run my truck up to my brother's shop and grease the front end of it. I believe it's raining now.
oh,
I can hear it.
it's a lot wetter over here now.
Yeah.
It
I
has.
noticed
It's
the other
not.
day. Yeah, I noticed the other day where the hot water, where the pipe comes out of the hot water heater and goes up through the roof. I noticed it's got water running down it
Oh,
when it rains. So, yay, I get to fix more stuff.
it's, ugh.
I got more updates from that.
Hmm.
I said I got more updates from my weather app. Rain being detected in the area.
Oh,
Well, I guess that's kind of obvious.
that's weird. All four cars just turned in front of me on two separate roads off the road.
Mm.
Like there's like something ahead that like road work or something. That's
That's a warm start to the day. It says it's 63 right now.
Jeez, it's 37 here.
Yeah. I'll probably go in there and set my gas stove off for a day or two, or for today.
Oh,
Dig through some of my freight cars and see what needs couplers while I'm thinking about it. That mirror's got couplers on it. That one's got couplers on it. That's an empty box. Yeah, that one's got couplers on it. That one, however, does not.
Oh.
That one's still got stock couplers on there. That one's still got stock couplers on there. That one's got new couplers on there. Okay, that one's got couplers. That one. And that one needs couplers. Come on.
Starting to rain a tiny bit now.
Oh, dear me. Oh, that's my decorated kit. I believe it's raining.
Oh. It's raining really, really, really. Yeah.
And again, there's a lot of these cars I bought years ago and kind of forgot about them.
Oh,
I've
geez.
just been kind of digging through them and seeing them. So, yeah, I've still got some cars I got to put couplers on.
That's always good. A little surprise.
Well, I mean, I remember buying them. It's just I'd never messed with them after I bought them.
Oh.
So, it's not like I just completely forgot about them, but I was just kind of digging through the box just now. I was like, oh, yeah, I got to get these guys out and run them at some point. Might do a retro review on these at some point for a change them out. That'd be a fun one to do. I ain't done a retro review in 100 years.
Bill. Now we're on the highway. Well, I think I'll end it for now.
Okay. Well, have a good day at work, Corey.
Thanks. See you, Kyle. See you, Randall.
Yeah, see you, Corey. Have a good day at work.
Thanks.
All right, see you.